I'm at the Hyde Foot Walking Bridge in Hyde Park right now. Hyde Park area. This is the Hyde Park Foot Bridge. It leads over to Leechburg. Now when you're on Leechburg, they call it the Leechburg Walking Bridge or the Leechburg Swinging Bridge. But this bridge is real nice. Some people call it a swing bridge, sway bridge. As you walk, you can feel it fluctuating up and down. It's pretty cool. I can bounce a little bit. I don't know if you can see it bouncing in the video, but I absolutely love this bridge, footbridge, walking bridge. It's over the Kiski River. And for those of you that don't know, the Kiski River runs into the Allegheny River, which is my favorite river of them all. But just out enjoying the day. It's middle of September. It's getting a tad bit chilly. I got a t-shirt on, but it's not too bad. It's just a little chilly. See if I can see that spider. Yeah, look at that. We got a little spider hanging around. There's spider webs here and there, but this one, I don't know if she's looking for food or just trying to avoid the camera. She might be camera shy. Sort of like me, don't like being on camera. Well, I like doing videos, but I don't like me doing selfie videos and stuff like that. So right now I'm about halfway in the middle of the Kiski River, which obviously you can't see. But if I go back and forth, I'm staying this is me standing still right now. This thing sways. If you jump up a little bit, it's shaking me around a little bit. Very nice bridge. Anytime I show families houses in this area, Leechburg, Vandergrift, Hyde Park, anytime I'm around here, when we're done showing houses, I always offer them to see if they want to come see the bridge, if they ever heard of it, seen it. I've shown several families this bridge. A couple of them wouldn't cross it. They were too scared, which I don't force anyone, obviously, but yeah, it's very interesting. So if you're ever in the Leechburg, Vandergrift area, or if you don't know where it's at, you can comment on this. You can also send me a text or call me at 724-968-2639. I can meet you somewhere and we can come out to this bridge if you want to come see it. It's a completely safe area. Now it's fall. It's probably only a little after 9 o'clock at night, but it's completely dark and it's safe. I can go on and on and on, but we just walked from the Hyde Park side. I'm actually coming over to the Leechburg side. So this is Leechburg, and the folks over here at Leechburg call this the Leechburg Walking Bridge, Leechburg Swinging Bridge. But yeah, it's a little side road right there that ends there. So the house is there, but yeah, I hope you like this video. I do a lot of videos of things around the area, like the bridge here, trails, up and down the rivers, walk around lakes, all over the community. I'm going to do a little bit of advertising here. My name is Steve Warren. I'm a real estate agent with Your Town Realty. I help families around here buy and sell houses, and I also talk to them about the local area. I find out where cool spots are when people are selling. When people are buying, I like to let them know what's in the area to go see, check out. I'm always willing to learn. If you guys got any places that are cool, bridges like this, trails, lakes, anything, always reach out to me through whatever platform I'm posting this on. YouTube, Facebook. It's too long for TikTok now, but you can always comment. Because I'm always looking, like I said, to get out, to find trails, to find, cool places for views, great places for sunsets, and just in general, that's what I like. So this here, I'm gonna go on. A lot of people probably clicked off this already, but if you're still listening, the sunset, it's real hard to see here because we got the mountains on both sides, so you can't really see a sun setting on the water, but it's still a beautiful area. Not much of a talker, so I don't know what else to say. I'm just enjoying this bridge, nice and peaceful, calm. I can tell you a little about me. I live in Natrona Heights. I've been a realtor for over 10 years. I had rental properties, people renting. I kept asking them, why are they renting instead of owning a house? So they would tell me, their credit wasn't good enough. I would, help them look into cleaning up their credit or suggest credit repair companies. People that were renting were afraid that they weren't able to own because they just thought it was too much, as in too much of a process, or they weren't actually good enough or something like that of owning it. Yes, you are. Owning a house is much better than renting. You rent a house from, let's say, 25. You rent all over till 65. At the end of the time, when you go to retire, landlord just says, okay, thank you, and you move out. If you buy a house, 25, 30, 35, 40, whatever age you are, when you go to retire at 65, you'll have a house that you own free and clear. Now, you obviously got to pay insurance and taxes, but for the home value, you own all of that, so you can turn around and sell it whenever you want. So you might have bought the house for $125,000, made payments on it, which was cheaper than paying rent anyways, but then you turn around and sell it 15, 20, 30, 40 years down the road. That's a retirement plan, because you might be able to sell that house for $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. That's one hell of a retirement plan right there, instead of looking to put money in a 401k and gambling on the stock market. Owning a house is so much better than renting. Fun facts to know: when you own a house, you get a bigger tax rate at the end of the year, because all the interest you pay on the house and the taxes, you get to write them off on your taxes. So when you get a bigger tax return, I always tell new homeowners, you put that money aside and you save that for your funds in case something breaks, because everyone wants to say, I don't want to own because what if? Well, whenever you say what if, that's a question. Questions always have answers. The answers are, you take your tax returns, you put them away 5 years, 10 years, however you're comfortable with. Don't touch it except for only when you fix your house or have to make a repair or something like that. So you have that covered. So anyone that tries to tell you it's not smart to buy a house because things break, I understand that. But when you have a lower house payment and you get a bigger tax return, you don't have an excuse anymore. You just got people that are too afraid to go forward, or landlords trying to bullshit you to keep you into a rental and the fear of owning. Anybody that ever has a question, wants to sit down, talk, phone call, anything about becoming a homeowner, the pros and the cons, you can always give me a call, 724-968-2639. Leave a voicemail, because I get a lot of spam calls. Real estate companies trying to get me to go to their place. I'm with Your Town Realty in Lower Borough. I'm not moving. But always leave a voicemail. I can talk to you about anything you want about housing, owning a home. So I'm not shy. I will openly tell you anything, and I will not lie, because if you lie, you have to cover it up. I don't do that. I'll tell you straightforward the pros and cons of owning and renting. Wow, I've been doing this for almost 17 minutes. Well, if you're still on, you got questions, like I said, reach out to me. Just walking back and forth, owning a home. Like I said, that's my retirement plan. We bought a house in Natrona Heights. The payment's a lot lower than you can get for a 3-bedroom house in Natrona Heights for renting. So I'm making payments on that. Then when we own it free and clear, again, that's our retirement plan. We're going to turn around, we can sell it. Now, a couple of things with the house at retirement time. You can sell the house, take all the money, and let's say you got a couple $100,000. You can travel the world. You can do whatever you want. You can, go to a retirement assisted living home and not have to worry about financing. You can help your kids out, grandkids out, stuff like that. Also, when you own a home, I'm just walking back and forth. When you own a home, you can refinance it. So let's say it's free and clear. You're getting older. You don't want to sell it, but you need some money. You can refinance the house to pull money out for a new car, paying off bills, sending a kid to college. You cannot do that with a rental. On a rental property, you cannot ask the landlord to give you a nice sized chunk of money for health issues, for sending the kids to school or whatever. So you can also do that when you own a home. You cannot do it when you're renting. Another benefit of owning a home, when your time comes and it's time for you to take a dirt nap and move on, the house will be left to whoever you want to leave it for. The kids, anyone you leave in a will, if you have a living will or a general will. On a rental, nope. If you're in a rental property and you pass away, landlord's going to give your family 30 days, if that, to get everything out so he can clean it up and rent it to someone else and forget about you. Do you think that's fair? Do you think it's really fair for you to for you to rent a house for 30 years, you pass away, and the landlord calls your kids up and says, come get their stuff out, you have 30 days or I'm throwing it in the trash? I don't think that's fair at all. Especially with rent, you pay higher than you do when you own a home. So you get a lower payment when you own a home, and when you pass away, you don't have to worry about it with the house, because your kids, they're going to do what they want to do, but they're protected with the house. They're protected with your stuff and not having to get it out within 30 days or lose, your valuables in 30 days because the landlord throws them out. So that's another benefit of owning a house. I can go on and on. I'm passionate about it. I've been doing real estate for years. Like I said, I own several rental properties. I help people become homeowners. I help them clean up their credit, walk them through the steps from start to finish, and go from there. I'm trying to think of what else to say, because I did not plan this. I'd planned none of this. I just went to Bridge. I wanted to do a quick walk and show it to everyone. And as I started talking, and I love walking this, I kept going back and forth and talking. But You can call me for anything about real estate. If you have a question, comment, or concern, 724-968-2639. You can call me or message me. You can call or text if you want to know about this bridge. Where is it at? You want to meet somewhere, and you can follow me here. Other places, if you see my videos, if you got other questions about my other videos of where it's at, questions about the place I'm at, reach out to me. Again, I'm not shy. It might take me a day or two to get back to you, being busy and stuff, but I'll answer anything and everything you got about real estate and about the local area. I'm mainly in the northeast Pittsburgh region. So that's where I'm mainly at with houses. I'm all over Western Pennsylvania looking for places to walk, place to hike, place to get pictures. Yeah, throat's getting a little dry, so I'm sorry about that. I'm going to make this my last pass, and I'm going to call it quits. So if anyone's still listening to this, I might have bored everyone off. They turned it off. But again, this is the Leechburg Walking Bridge, or the Hyde Park Foot Bridge. I'm walking over the Kiski River. Unfortunately, it's a bummer we can't see it, but it leads into the Allegheny River. The Allegheny River at Freeport. Then, not far from where that merges, go down a little bit further in Freeport, another waterway merges into it called Buffalo Creek. Now, Buffalo Creek and Kiski River are two waterways, big waterways, that merge in the Allegheny, and they're different temperatures. That creates a lot of fog for Freeport. Freeport is a very foggy area. I love it. I'm fascinated with the fog. But Freeport, very, very foggy. Very, very desirable area, just for a side note. But that is where, again, this river, Kiski River, and the Buffalo Creek merge, and the different water temperatures create that beautiful fog. I live in the Cherna Heights, which is up the hill from Freeport. Freeport is down close to the river. I live on the one side of the mountain called the Cherna Heights. So that's where I'm at. Foggy area, love it. The Allegheny River, very historic river for the Pittsburgh steel mills that helped develop America. If you look on my Facebook page, you can see I actually went to where the Allegheny River starts, where you're publicly allowed to see it, because it starts coming out of the ground in private land. But once it hits the road, where you can publicly see it, I did a video of that. It's the very first bridge across the Allegheny. It's real cool. I did duck to crawl to get under it, and it's only about, I could step over the river right there, the Allegheny River. I can step over it. I got another video that I shared with that of the very last bridge that crossed over the Allegheny. That's the Fort Duquesne Bridge in Pittsburgh, the I-279 bridge, which is huge. That's the last bridge that crosses the Allegheny River. And the river gets so big and powerful because of rivers like this. The Kiski River, which obviously you can't see. Buffalo Creek, which merges into it. All the other waterways. But I love the Allegheny River. I got a little off subject there, but I was running out of things to say. I was walking back to my car. Oh, look at that, another spider. As I get to the end of the bridge, another spider going up to, not sure, but oh well. Leechburg Walking Bridge, also known as the official Hyde Park Foot Bridge. I'm in Leechburg, Pennsylvania. Reach out to me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I'm going to get a side view real quick, and we'll go from there. If you're still watching, if you like this, please like it. Please make a comment of it if you like it, and you can watch all my other videos that I do around the Pittsburgh region. Steve Warren with Your Town Realty, a local realtor, putting it all together and handing you results.